Welcome to my mess of a shop, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing a tool review. It's a welder. It's a stick welder. Now I have to full disclosure, I've never done stick welding, so this will be a first. But Sefaspe reached out to me to see if I wanted to do a review on their new welder, which is I guess they're becoming very popular now. These small stick welders that are very light, but carry a heavy punch, I guess. Um, so this is the MMA 160 SE, and I'm gonna basically see what's in the box. I have not even opened the box yet, so I wanted to do it with you guys, and let's see what's in here. Then we're gonna do some test runs on the welds and see how the welds come out. Um, and From what I've read and what I've studied and what I've learned, stick welding should be the fundamental to welding everywhere before you do anything. Now, um, this stick welder is a 110 and a 220 stick welder. Okay. Um, I believe they have a 110 only stick welder as well. So, and it says pass, so I guess it's been tested. It has manuals. So we're gonna actually, read some of the manuals too because I need to figure out what settings I need to set it on. Um, but these are lightweight. This is about maybe like 6 or 7 pounds. Two inputs, positive, negative, and yeah, and you got they send you some welding rods. So we'll try the welding rods that comes with it. It comes with a little handheld eye protection that is, I guess, easily assembled. Not really. There we go. All right, we'll deal with that later. This is the 220 extension cord. So you plug it into your 220 and you plug it into this. And I don't know, I think the gauge is a little low for a 220, but we'll see. I'll see if I can give it a try. What else is in the box? You got your stick welding clip, and then you have your ground, negative, and a small chisel hammer, whatever it is, to pick off the um, the shielding. And then you also have the blackout screen, which is actually pretty dark. So this actually uh, fits in here like so. You got this little thing, then you look through it. So I guess if you're doing something outside, this will help. There we go. I was able. There we go. Fully assembled. Um, so yeah, let's go turn this. I mean, there's not much to it. You got the dial right here to dial the voltage or the amp. You got the positive, negative, and you got the on and off button in the back. So, I mean, it should be an easy setup, right? Let's set it up. Let's start some welding, I guess. Again, I've never done stick welding. Let's see how hard it is. Let's do it. All right, so I have the power hooked up. I have the positive hooked up to the ground, negative to the rod holder. We're going to turn it on, and it should read 110. And it's at 30 amps. Very loud, very loud fan. We're going to push this up to 65 amps. And we're going to give it a try on a test piece it's an angle iron that I use for a test piece right here. So let's see how this works. I'm going to use one of their own rods. Again, I've never done stick welding before, so let's do it together. I'm gonna do it 75 to 80. So you know what? Not bad. That's actually pretty cool. Um, the welds come out pretty cool, actually. Again, I've never done stick welding before, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try the corner and do like a little corner piece and see if I could manage that. This is at 80 amps. Oh, that's terrible. Terrible. Let's do another weld. But this time, I actually bought some stick welds from Harbor Freight. These are the Vulcan 332s. I'm gonna do the 60. Actually, 60. 11 332. I'm gonna try these out and see how these work, because I do have a yes welder, and my welder does stick welding, and I've been wanting to try stick welding for a while. And what better day to do it today, right? Okay, so at 80 amp, this is not connecting well. Let's jump it up to 95. I'm going to do 100. I'm going to clamp this down because it's very, very hot. Okay, 95 is way too much. 100 is way too much amp. It's eating, it's burning through the steel. We're gonna try it at 80. I'm gonna bring one of the own rods again. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys the weld. This is with the own rod. This is the Harbor Freight Vulcan rod. So I was really burning through the metal right there. But I'm gonna try a 220 setting now. Let me see if the 220 setting will make a difference. So let's do 220. Okay, I have it attached to 220. Let's see if this picks up the 220. All right, we're at 220, 80 amp. I'm gonna try the Harbor Freight one again. So let's do it. Wow. That was awesome. Now I want to try E60118. That was on 80 amp. It might be too much amp, but definitely on 220 it handles it. On the 110 it kept cutting out, but the 220 seems to be doing great. All right, I gotta up the ampage. We are at 95. Okay, 95 puts out some good beads. Not my beads, but all right, guys. So you guys saw how much I suck at stick welding. Welding is an art, and I have yet to master it fully. But I kind of understand the concept of it. I don't do a lot of welding, but when I do weld, I like to put down some beads. Um, but I want to show you guys the last weld that I made, and this is with their own rod, and this was at 75 amps setting. Sorry, 65 amp setting with the 220 power. I want to show you guys the bead that I put down. I think I did pretty good. It's not excellent, but it's not bad. Um, this was the first one I put because I was doing a test run. Look how terrible that looks. But yeah, you see how the beads are being put down. It's actually pretty clean. So it is a trial and error type of thing when it comes down to finding the right ampage. It depends on the stick, your power. So if you guys saw when I put in the Volcon sticks and it was cutting out. It was cutting out. There was lower ampage, and I had to up the ampage. So it is. You have to find the balance where the sticks and the machine can actually function. Each machine is rated differently, so I can't say um, every machine is going to be at the same level. So you're going to have to find that sweet spot. But for such a small um, unit, Sefaspe has been able to put this out, specifically being a dual voltage. I mean, yeah, I mean, 100, and 220. What a difference! What a difference! Um, but I like the versatility of it. Having the 220, you get better current. 110 can be choppy, but overall, it performed very well. It's very lightweight. It could fit in a backpack pretty much. So, 100% do this in a ventilated area. Do not do it in a closed area. It does produce a lot of toxic chemicals. So you don't want to breathe all that stuff in. You want to make sure it's somewhat ventilated. So outdoors, perfect for that setting. If you're gonna do stick welding, do it outdoors. I generally, again, I don't do a lot of stick welding, but it will be perfect if I want to do some. If I want to make repairs outdoors, why not? And pick it up, put it in my car. It's not 200 pounds. It's not heavy. I don't need gas or anything like that. So this works perfectly. It worked great. So I'll put the link to the machine down in the description. Let me know what you think. If you're a stick welder, if you're a professional welder, leave your comments down below for the community to know what settings works best, how to gauge the ampage and all that stuff. Again, I'm an amateur. I can't put all those information in because most of the information is going to be wrong. So if you're a professional welder, please help the community out and leave the information down in the comment. This is why I have this channel, so people can actually help one another out if we're looking for information. It's very hard to get the information that we need. So if you have the information, leave it in the comments. Hopefully someone's looking for that information and they'll find it in the comment section. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, guys. Hit the like button, and as always, leave your comments down below. Peace out.